Hey everybody, I'm Crow, and welcome back to Confusion. Like, what? Okay, so I went this way because I was like, I want to do this double level first and then this double level. So that we'll be able to unlock this from both sides. And then I'll start going around here, and whenever we find the special room, we'll just do the special room. Well, it turns out this is one way, so the only way to get up around here is to go that other way. But this is just another floor. Like, none of these rooms, they were just regular floors. Like, why does this exist? I don't understand. And I also found out a bunch of other scoop stuff. First of all, it's not going to be possible, I don't believe, for us to get Monica's other outfit with the medals, because I need 121 more of them, because I missed that chandelier scoop. So I wouldn't be able to make the boots. I have cheese in here somewhere. There we go. I also did some invention stuff. Some of these things were super far out of the way. But in order to make the Nova Cannon or the Samurai Arm, we're kind of missing stuff. See, I didn't realize how much better these were. The Nova Cannon 1 does 240 damage. The Nova Cannon 2 that we have right now does 300 damage. The Nova Cannon 3, I think I said 3 before. 2 is 300. 3 is 440. And the Nova Cannon 4 is 1,600. So it's pretty much 4 times stronger, and that's absurd. So while the armor for the ride pod doesn't really hold up, the damage definitely does on the Nova Cannon. I don't know how much damage the Samurai Arm does, but they said it is equivalent to the Nova Cannon. It's just dangerous because you have to get up in their face. Well, the thing is we need those Sunstones for the Nova Cannon, and I kind of already used them. So, unless we went and did lots of fishing stuff, I don't think I would be able to get another one. Problem with the Samurai Arm, I mean, I can just buy the metal and the rolling logs. I sold all the stuff when I found out there was no Giorama stuff, and I didn't think I was going to be building anything. Turns out there was actually quite a lot of stuff we could have still made. I got those 2 diamonds in the previous floor, and I sold them. Or not sold them, I used them. So this is cheap as hell, and this is cheap as hell, but I need 60,000 in order to be able to buy this diamond, or these diamonds, so that I could make the arm so that the ride pod could still be relevant. I also found out online that people say that this is a good place to farm weapons, because naturally the Sigma Breakers are the second best wrenches. But the heavy hammer you can actually invent, which is the second best heavy hammer. I mean, second best hammer. The other path. And all you need are scraps of metal, sturdy rocks, and power crystals, which are super cheap. So, the Sigma Breaker comes with lots of lightning, lots of cyclone, lots of beast, and lots of scale. And the heavy hammer, I believe, comes with the other 4. So they said, especially with how much experience you get later on here, you can just keep breaking down Sigma Breakers and heavy hammers and putting them into weapons, and you can get any weapon in the game super fast. And I was like, that's awesome, I'll actually have to do that so we don't get murderized, because our damage is becoming less and less relevant. But, I got some out-of-the-way pictures and stuff. I will be getting Monica another outfit, but I need to win some more Sphida first, so gonna be some off-screen stuff, and next time we'll have another Monica outfit, which honestly, I actually like it better than the Princess one. Alright, this Bone Cannon thing, the Iron Ghost, I ain't fighting those. That thing does like 40 damage through my guard, and like 180 if it hits me dead on. Which, by the way, I found out we are like massively underpowered. I was like, what? Apparently, by the time you get to Griffin in Chapter 7, both Max and Monica should have 240 health and 104 defense each. We're like at the end of Chapter 8, and I have 88 armor and 200 health on Max, and 84 armor and 192 on Monica. The Fruit of Eden I only got 1 of, which is why they're not even, and I haven't gotten a Witch Parfait yet. Because I haven't really been doing Sphida. So pretty oof. Yep, that was really it. I'm kind of miffed. Like, more floors, yeah, whatever, but I mean, the further in here you go, the more experience and stuff the enemies are worth. So I would think grinding these two would be better than grinding those other ones anyway. I'm just like, I feel like for 5 extra levels, I don't know, we should have gotten something. Firm belief. It's fine, it doesn't really matter. We got experience. And Tiamat. I think it's funny that these things are one of the ones we can actually still kill. Just dodge the fire. Anything that laser guns are super good against, amazing. Jets flew over my house, so I stopped. Oh god. Talking for a second and Max got killed by a Minotaur. I'm really glad that for some reason these fire gems and stuff scale with the enemy. Like, these gems are a godsend. Because even when the enemies are super tough, I mean, it takes like, what, 3 or 4 of those to kill like the super big tanky enemies? Something that I, Ooh, fire would be great against these guys, wouldn't they? Yep. I mean, apparently not Monica's fire. You just back it up. And then die. And have to do this again. Okay. I did that iframes thing, but they also did that iframes thing. Anyway, also just wanted to say, I knew we found this out earlier, but kind of forgot because we've been playing this game for like 6 months. Is that, I think it's in Max's room actually, but you can copy your photos over from one game to another. So they said it's actually possible, if you do everything right, to get the Nova Cannon rank 4 in Chapter 4. More than half a game ago, since I kind of feel like... Actually, no, I guess not, because Chapter 5 was short. Still, it's still half a game ago. That much damage that early would be absolutely obscene. Not to mention, you could also make the heavy hammer earlier. So that's kind of the way to get around it. It's like, you haven't killed these enemies yet, so you can't level this thing up. It's like, well, I'll just invent it straight out. So it makes subsequent playthroughs easier. Which means that if I play this and then play through it again, that you guys are scary and you take way too long to kill. I don't want to die again. We're just gonna gem whoever has the thing. Until I can get some actual grinding done. But, if in the next playthrough I get all the other pictures and I just make it like a playthrough... I mean, I probably wouldn't record it. I'm sure y'all don't want to see, like, another playthrough of this game again. But I could have it set up so that eventually I get all of the pictures, and then anytime I ever want to play this game in the future, even if it's like 10 years from now, I could just play the game again and I'll have all the pictures, so I won't even have to pick up the camera. Which would actually change the game a fair bit. I mean, yeah, I'd still need to take a picture of the Lafrecia stem or whatever. But I could have, like, repair powders and a healing item. Which I couldn't do for Max, because I had to have one of these slots taken up. I mean, sure, I could have switched it out, but I didn't want to keep doing that. I see, so it turns out, as I was talking, I didn't notice I already had the tram oil. And I kind of went around and got all the chests and stuff. My bad. Either way, we're going to save first. And then we've only got 1 floor left before I begin my grinding to hopefully get samurai arms or just something. I mean, if we're having to kill things with stones right now because I can't properly fight them unless the gun kills them, we definitely need to do something. And I heard that you get ludicrous experience for killing things later on in the dungeon. In the last floors. So this is the actual last floor. I'm hoping everything here is crazy. Thank you, Magic Crystal. That is the best item we could have gotten. It's a mimic, I don't want to fight it. So the way out of the dungeon is down here. So we'll go here first just in case, because I don't want to die and lose. Flying Steel, these guys suck. I don't think it's going to hit. It hit. Okay. Yeah, you do that, but I'm blowing you up. Oh, I ran out. Okay, so now I want to see... I mean, yeah, we need so many tens of thousands of experience, that doesn't matter. But these aren't the weapons we're going to be leveling up to pump them in. At this point, leveling these up is actually pretty inconsequential, because look at how many synthesis points we have. We only need 5 to put a weapon in there. Don't remember what I was going to say because of jets. But 600 abs for the flying steels, the spinning saucers, and the Tiamats and stuff. Minotaurs and stuff are still 500. I think if anything, I would probably farm these card people because they were not very hard to kill and they're almost the same. We do get 20% more for killing these guys, but these guys do give double the abs of the things from the beginning of the dungeon. So that would actually make a pretty big difference, and I assume since we only need to get weapons to +5, that... I mean, they would level up super quick. Because even in the earlier levels, killing like 2 things leveled up the hammer from no level to +1 and stuff. Only getting it to +5, I imagine that would be like super quick. I should just make tons and tons and tons of heavy hammers. The problem is oh, I didn't want to. Oh, here you are. Didn't I already have a falcon? Yeah, that didn't make a difference. I was like, wait a minute, is that the one club I missed? Nah, it didn't really matter, though. Alright. But if I could just level those things up and put them in, everything would be dandy. We have a needlessly high amount of points for things that we could put in. Even for this thing. I actually regret the approach I took, especially since it costs so much money. Because I need to get 45,000 now so we can make those samurai arms. Because I want to at least have a functional weapon for the ride pod so that there's a reason for me to get in it, you know? I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a sunstone, probably not, so even if it's riskier, I still want the samurai arms. Even though they can't really hit bats and stuff, but I imagine we're just going to use it for the final boss. This looks dangerous. Okay, so those guys still take lots too. I thought I remember them being tougher. And I got this fountain over here. We'll manage. I can actually be in the fountain and still attacking. I don't know how that missed me. I'm just going to keep throwing these stones until I run out of stones. And maybe we'll check other upgrade paths and stuff just so I could see for future reference if oof. If oof. Oh. That could murder me? Monica, why are you always at 24 health? Oh, you wait, because every time I switch to Monica, I die, so she never gets played, and then she stays at that same 24 health. Okay. Come on, King. You're wrecked. Holy gems, we're running out. But Monica does, like, way super less damage than it, like... Ah, I was gonna say, look at how fast these things level up, because it's like 600, but... They're already actually at kind of respectable levels. Once it gets above 10, they stop leveling up so fast. In fact, I'd probably say before that. Like 8-ish. I don't even know if 600 experience is worth this many gems. When you kill it with the gems, instead of 600 going to each, it's 300 to both. Granted, I think that's 360 because of stuff. But I think we're just going to run to the end, and then I'm going to need to start grinding and just assess the situation. I really wanted something like secret bonus room to put in this, but there really wasn't. It was kind of just me dying. Which kind of sucks. But it's whatever, because we're at the end. I want to get a new outfit for Monica. I can't forget that. Because it's actually the outfit that I like the most. From the pictures that I saw, anyway. Zelmite Mine Depths. So next time, we're just going to finish it. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.